Hey team, it's time to get started. Welcome. Happy Monday. So glad that you could join us. Kyle Hammondtree, Ruby Ambassador with Team Forever Pink. We're ready to get started here tonight. Just waiting for Julie to hop on. She'll be here in just a second. She's going to give us a little rundown on ProBio 5 and all the amazing effects that it has. In the brief intermission that we're waiting for her, I wanted to touch on something really quick. I want this to feel like our team. This is not my team. This isn't Julie's team. This isn't Shelly's team. This is our team. And with that being said, I really want you guys to take this page and make it your own. I want you to announce your new team members, announce your new ambassadors. I want you, everybody to show some love to those new ambassadors when they get announced. It's exciting stuff. We've got new teammates. If you feel like you're doing something that's really working well, share it. If you find an awesome video, Jessica Reynolds posted one the other day. It was amazing. It's very inspirational. You don't have to ask, just do it. Definitely, if you experience an awesome victory or you overcome big challenge, you talk to somebody that was on your chicken list, share that, put it out there. Let us congratulate you. Let us talk about it. There's no sense in living behind a rock when we've got this open forum to chat and help each other and bounce ideas off of each other. I definitely don't want it to turn into a complaining fest. So don't bring any negative stuff to the team page, but definitely come in there, be excited, share, talk, and all that fun stuff that comes along with an awesome team page. One thing that I did want to share with you was, I don't know how many of you have checked into it, but in the team page, you have a lot of resources. One of those resources is the Files tab, and that, of course, is just at the top of the page, and it says Files. It's pretty straightforward. Then the other option that we have is within the photos on the website, on the team page, I'm sorry, under albums, there is different categories of pictures that are actually for you to use. And each of those pictures is associated with a link to a YouTube video or a training video or a document, or there's even one for our Google Drive, which is just for our team. And it's got a lot of training materials and other information in it for you to share with your new ambassadors and bring people on board and have them be able to hit the ground running. In addition to that, let's see. In addition to that, we also have, the Files tab. And if there's ever anything that you feel like you need or want, as far as a document or a file or a training video or something that we're not addressing in the team call, you can definitely shoot Julie or Shelly or myself an email or a Facebook message, and we're definitely happy to do that. And there's Julie.
Hi.
I see her, and she's just going to jump right in and talk about ProBio 5.
Yes, I got super nerdy with it tonight, and I'm so excited. Like, honestly, I didn't even realize how cool our probiotic was until I just sat down and looked up each individual ingredient, and I spoke with our nutritionist at work today and a couple of the doctors and just kind of picked their brains. So I am going to break down for you ingredient by ingredient exactly what the benefits are so that you can understand and have a broader idea of who this can help, because the the honest truth is it helps everybody. I think I was talking to Sarah yesterday, and she had a friend who was worried about trying the products because she's allergic to everything. So I can see how, if you don't have a clear understanding of what these products do, that might make you a little bit nervous, because nobody wants to give their friends and family members something that they may be allergic to, right? But allergies come from our immune system acting up when we have gut issues, and we're not, I mean, really, like when you look at food allergies, it's from leaky gut. The holes, tiny microscopic holes in your gut that have been caused by damage to your intestinal lining from sugar and chemicals and all the crap we eat, is actually allowing those food particles to seep through and get into your bloodstream. Your immune system doesn't recognize those food particles as part of your body, so they create antibodies against it, and that's when you get allergies to all sorts of food, to medications, all sorts of stuff like that. So it is a gut issue. So when somebody tells you, I'm afraid to take it, I'm allergic to everything, that's who needs it. That's why they need it, because we're going to heal the gut. And maybe if we can heal it and they can, get it all under control, they won't have those allergies anymore. It happens all the time. So, our probiotic, I even went and looked up some of the other popular brands just to make sure that I wasn't telling you that ours is like the only one that has this special combo, but really I think it is. So one of the most popular brands I've found set retails for $16.99 for 120 count. It has about a fraction of the vitamin C that ours does. It has 7 milligrams. ProBio 5 is 150 milligrams of vitamin C. This probiotic had one strain of good bacteria probiotic. I think it was like lactobacillus. It did have like 20 billion IUs or something like that, but it only had one strain. So it's only going to fight one little battle for you. Also, for whatever reason, they decided to put sucrose in it, which is table sugar, and bacteria feeds on sugar. So I don't know why they want to do that. Maybe to keep their customers coming back. I don't know. It also had like colored dyes. So those are not good for your body. Those are not going to improve your gut health, putting more chemicals in there. So to break it down, ProBio 5 has ascorbic acid. That's the first ingredient that it lists. And ascorbic acid, you all know, as vitamin C, is an immune booster. So what do we all do when we get sick? We go and get an emergency packet and drink it, but that also has sugar in it, so you're kind of defeating the purpose there. But so you're going to be taking a daily dose of vitamin C. Ascorbic acid helps to maintain connective tissue and bones. It's a really powerful antioxidant, and it fights off bacterial infections. It supports nearly every system in your body, and it neutralizes free radicals. And the cool thing about it is, I think we have ascorbic acid in a couple of our products. So people might be like, well, why are they doubling up on that? Your body can tolerate a lot of ascorbic acid. It's water soluble, so you're not going to overdose on it. If you don't need it, you will just have it come out in your waste or in your urine. And a normal healthy person can absorb and use about 4,000 to 15,000 milligrams a day. And if you're sick, it doesn't mean that that's how much you can tolerate. If you get sick, your body can tolerate even more ascorbic acid. So by taking just a little bit every day helps to keep our immune system strong and healthy. And when you get sick, don't go out and buy emergency. Keep taking your supplements. And if you want to add more ascorbic acid, go buy buffered powdered ascorbic acid. And you can take a lot of that. So there's a little nugget for you too. We give very high dose vitamin C at my naturopathic cancer treatment center. And we use it to help fight cancer and detox the body. So you want a lot of that. The next ingredient that I was super excited about was B6. Vitamin B6 Helps to convert food into fuel. It helps to metabolize fats and proteins and it helps with proper nerve function and production of red blood cells. So who is that going to help? It's going to help people who are deficient in B6, and the most likely people are people who drink alcohol. I don't know who drank a whole bunch of alcohol yesterday, probably everybody, right? Because it was the Super Bowl. So people who drink a lot of alcohol are going to be deficient in B6. People who have kidney disease, autoimmune disease, celiac disease, and hyperthyroid. Also, people who take blood pressure medications like vasodilators and corticosteroids, so anybody with allergies and stuff like that, are going to be deficient in B6. And it's so important because it does so much for your body. I mean, it can literally convert your food into fuel. If you're not using your food as fuel, you're going to either store it as fat or it's going to come out in the toilet and be a complete waste of time. So, B6 on its own has been used to treat nausea and vomiting in pregnant women. So this is where I want you to think, God, like this is where I encourage you to have your patient, your not your patients, sorry, your customers write down a list of things that they struggle with daily or weekly or monthly because they're gonna start disappearing. And so many of these ingredients kind of double up on why. B6 helps to treat nausea and vomiting in pregnancy. It decreases your risk for heart disease. It helps with depression, anemia, PMS. I know it's helped with my PMS, and I'm kind of sitting here going, how can I tell people my probiotic helps with my PMS? It does. And it's the B6. Um, let's see. Sorry. Kidney stones. It helps with kidney stones, behavioral disorders in kids, acne, rheumatoid arthritis, and I wrote in abbreviations and I can't even remember my own abbreviations anymore. Uh, it's going to drive me crazy. Carpal tunnel syndrome. Carpal tunnel syndrome. It helps with that and helps reduce inflammation. Um, so then that's just the B6, okay? And then you got the immune boosting vitamin C or ascorbic acid on top of it. Then you get down into the enzymes. This probiotic, okay, I told you the last one has one strain of good bacteria, and I think it had like a prebiotic, and that was it. And you're paying half of what you're paying for this. So in it, we've already got two other supplements that you don't have to buy because it's coming in your probiotic. Now comes four different types of enzymes, digestive enzymes that are going to do different things. Proteases help to break down the proteins in your body. So not only are they helping you to digest any proteins you eat, um, and really, I mean, at the clinic I work at, everybody's raw vegan. They really, really are anti-meat. And yeah, I'm not going to tell you not to eat meat, but it is really, really hard on the body. It's hard to digest. It makes a lot of acidity in your body. So the proteases help to break that down and make it usable. Because otherwise, again, you're either going to store what you can't use as fat or you're going to poop and pee it out. And then you just wasted that, $20 steak because you couldn't use and absorb it. So, proteases help break down proteins. Guess what else are proteins? And this gets kind of nasty. Parasites are proteins, fungal forms are proteins, and bacteria are proteins. So, the enzyme in this probiotic actually helps to break down parasites, which we all have, uh, fungal things living in us, funguses, and bacteria. So it actually helps the immune system and it helps your body to be able to use the protein you're eating. The next one we've all probably heard of if you've been around Plexus for a while, it's chitosinasis. Chitosinase? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Um, and if you've been around, we talk about Candida yeast a lot, and this is what helps to break down the cell wall of Candida yeast. If you have yeast overgrowth, which most of us probably do because yeast loves sugar and so do we, this is what is going to break that down for you. Regular strains of good bacteria cannot get past that hard outer shell. It's basically what is also creates the hard outer shell of a roach. I don't know if you've ever tried to kill a cockroach, but those suckers will not die. And it's because of that hard outer shell. So that's awesome. Yeast is nasty. The next enzyme is cellulase, and it helps us to digest and use plant products. So we've helped with the yeast, we've helped with the proteins, and now we got the plants. Um, it helps your body not only to break down and use all the nutrients in the plants, but it also helps to make your blood sugars more stable. So it's kind of aiding the chromium in the plexus slim. It helps you break it down so that you can use the fiber in the plants so that your blood sugar is not spiking. Because some plants, I mean, if you eat an apple, there's a lot of sugar in an apple, but the fiber is what slows it down and helps your body to use it in a long, sustainable way instead of getting these like blood sugar spikes, right? So it helps us to use our plant food. It slows down the absorption of fats, including cholesterol, which is pretty cool. I mean, you don't want to absorb that fat, right? You want to use it for fuel or get rid of it. Um, and it helps optimize blood sugar levels. So that's pretty cool too. Also, a lot of people with digestive issues have a really hard time digesting raw plant food. I mean, that's one of the biggest complaints I hear at work is with the raw vegan diet or salads. A lot of people have a hard time digesting that. So this is great for people who have problems digesting raw plant food. Um, the last one is serapeptase. This one's really cool too. It can help dissolve blood clots. It reduces swelling. It's helps break down fibrocystic areas. So most moms who have breastfed babies have kind of like lumpier breasts now, and that's like fibrous buildup in your milk ducts and in your breasts, and it can help break that down and be reabsorbed into your body. It also can help with people with chronic like allergy problems and ear, nose, and throat infections because it reduces the viscosity of the mucus in your body. So that's crazy. But I'm just blown away because we're told it's a probiotic, and it is. It's got 4 strains of good probiotics, and it's also got all this other stuff. I just told you immune boosting vitamin C, B6, which is just a rock star in my opinion, 4 different types of enzymes. They each do different things. And then you get to the grapeseed extract. So grapeseed extract is another antioxidant. It's got something in it called hesperidin, which is a natural immune stimulator. So again, it's helping boost your immune system. We can all use help with that. It's another really good candida yeast fighter, and it also helps in wound healing, promotes healthy lipid levels. Has been used to treat toenail fungus, and it makes your body more alkaline. Um, so that's a lot of people that this one little product can help, right? I mean, immune system, food digestion, reduction in swelling, cholesterol. I mean, like the list goes on and on. So when people ask you, like, why can't I just go buy a probiotic at the store that's a lot cheaper? You're not just getting a probiotic. I mean, you would have to buy, let's see, one, two, three. You'd have to buy like 8 different products to get what you are getting in this. And those products are not cheap. And these ingredients in our products are all made in the US, right? They are GMO free. I mean, they're tested, I think, in 3 different labs. So I don't think you're going to find a better probiotic out there for the cost. I really don't. Um, so I hope that you took something away from this. I hope you're more confident in sharing these products because this is an amazing product. If you just focus on this one for a week and figure out who is complaining about the specific issues that this can help, I mean, I think some of our diamonds have built their entire business on this product alone because it is incredible. So that's all I have for you today. I hope I didn't bore you, but I'm super nerd, so I'm done.
That was definitely not boring. That was awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Julie.
Gosh, it's like, I don't know. I'm nerding out over here. I know Shelly is too. So I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
So awesome. Very, very helpful. So the things that I was going to talk about tonight, along with Shelly, are addressing some of the questions or topics that were mentioned on the team page in that little thread that we had going, along with some other conversations that I've had with some of you. And I think I need to, I'm talking, but I was, yeah. So anyhow, so the first question that we got on that thread was somebody asks in conversation or at a party, hey, what do you do for a living? Or, hey, what do you do for work? And, you know, I love Big Al. If you've not watched or heard of Tom Big Al Schreider, he's on YouTube. You can just type in Big Al. You don't have to remember his last name, but you can watch a lot of his videos. And we also have him come to Kansas City every couple of years and do a live training. Shelly's been to it.
Mm-hmm.
I had
That's
to stay home with the kids. No, I think I was working, but so yeah, he's awesome. And he addresses this head on. He specifically talks about this in one of his training sessions. And basically, he says, all you have to do is say, I show people how to blank. And in that blank, you just insert a problem that Plexus, either the business or the products, have solved for you. So you can say, I show people how to earn an extra paycheck every month. I show people how to get healthy and reach their ideal body weight without ever going on a diet. And the list goes on and on. So think about how it's helped you, how it's changed your life, and just practice that. Practice getting comfortable saying, I show people how to earn a second paycheck in their part-time, in their free time.
Or I show people how to get healthy, just something simple.
Something simple. So I hope that helps, and I hope that kind of gets the wheels turning as far as how one way that you can address that. The next question we got was, okay, I've got a lot of people on the fence. They've said they want to try it, but they're just not sure. How do I get them off the fence? So step number one, the biggest thing that we've come across is just be genuine. Whether you are paying your mortgage every month with your Plexus money or you're buying your products every month with your Plexus money, that's a story. Tell that story. Whether you've lost 5 pounds or you've lost 50 pounds, you know, that's a story. Just be genuine with your story. Tell these people that you can't put your finger on why, although Julie is explaining exactly why all these products are doing what they're doing. But you can't put your finger on why, but you just feel amazing and you want that for them too. You know, just be genuine. These are your friends and family. That's all you have to do is be genuine about it. But if your wholehearted, genuine nature doesn't push them off the fence, the next thing that you can do is lean on our 60-day money-back guarantee. It's there for a reason, because our products are amazing and we have a less than 1% return rate. That's for a reason, because even though we have the 60-day money-back guarantee, people are loving these products and not returning them. So getting a preferred customer is way better than having somebody stay on the fence. So if they're just, I still don't know, I don't know, it's a lot of money, say, don't worry about it. You get a 2-month unconditional money-back guarantee. It's a trial. And in that time, I'm going to do everything that I possibly can to help you succeed. And be genuine about that. Again, it goes back to being genuine. The third thing is 3-way calls. I know you've heard us say that, oh, I don't know, 100 or 200 times just since the beginning of the year. Yeah. It's probably because they're awesome. If you've got somebody that's just like, I don't know, and you can say, well, hey, my friend, my sponsor, my whatever has an amazing story. Would you want to get on a 3-way call with them? Just like 10 minutes. I mean, we don't like drag this out like it's a big old opportunity presentation. We just tell our story and then ask them the questions that we talked about the other day. You know, what's going to be best for you? So that's a perfect opportunity, is getting them on a 3-way call. And then the last thing is events. Big group events really help people move off the fence. For 2 reasons. One, if they come to the event, you know how close they are. If they're willing to come out, sit through a presentation and hang out on their free time, then you know that they're pretty interested. But the other thing is there is strength in numbers. And when you go to an event where there's 5 people even, or our event last week that had 70 plus people, and you look around that room and you walk around and you talk to people, and every single one of those people has a story, a genuine life-changing story. And the people are hearing these conversations, whether they're having them or they're hearing them, off to the side, or the testimonials that stand up throughout the presentation. You've heard it. Facts tell, stories sell. And there's truth behind that. If people are hearing these amazing stories from the horse's mouth, and it's not just a Facebook post to them anymore, it's a real person, it works on our human nature. That's why all of us are involved in this, because someone that we know, someone that we care about, and someone who we know cares about us took the time to present this opportunity or this product to us and followed through and was genuine and real about it. So those are our, top 4 tips about getting people off the fence. And I hope that helps. It definitely has helped us. Because it's not like people are just beating down our door trying to get Flexus. We go through the same process and the same struggles that you go through. And that segues directly into the next question that we got, which was, okay, so I'm at a family function or I'm at Panera, and I hear people next to me saying, oh, I got to go to this party next week and I need to lose some weight, or oh, I can't have, how do you eat all that cheese on your salad? I eat cheese and I'm in the bathroom all night, or, whatever they say. And you've got this like burning, oh, I just want to say something to her. I can't go. And then they get up and leave and you're like, no, opportunity lost.
This guy.
I just say, I've had it before. It's happened. And I kicked myself the rest of the day. But then I decided never again. And so I've talked to ladies in the line at Panera. I've talked to people that are, checkout ladies or waitresses or people working at wherever. I gave my card to the lady at Best Buy the other day that helped me get Shelly's new phone, because she had great customer service. And so I handed her a card and I told her that. I said, you know what, this may not be the right time for you, but I'm always looking for people for my business and you have amazing customer service. So if you're ever interested, I'd love to chat. So that's one way that you can do this. The other way is if it's a stranger or a person and you've overheard them talking, you can say, I don't mean to be rude, or I don't want to seem like I'm eavesdropping, but I couldn't help hear what you just said. And this is where your homework comes in play. You're going to want to have in your arsenal 2 to 3 stories in addition to your own that are fantastic testimonials, and make it people so that you can be genuine again. It all comes back to that, doesn't it? Be genuine about those stories. And you can say, oh, you were talking about being addicted to soda or sweet tea. My wife used to drink 4 or 5 Cokes a day, and she found this product and it helped. And we got involved with the business, and, just be genuine about the story that you tell and the story that you share. Or you can even say, oh, have you heard of Plexus? And it just starts a conversation. The other thing you can do is, hey, I know you don't have a lot of time right now and I don't want to take up your day. Are you on Facebook? And who's not on Facebook? And so you hand them your phone and say, find yourself on Facebook, shoot me a friend request, and we'll connect later. And then the key to that is to follow up. So definitely try one of those things. Again, I hope those are helpful and I hope those make sense. And anything else that you want to add? You're kind of quiet tonight.
I know. I just got off work. I'm sure you did too, Julie.
I did.
I think we're good. I like
Awesome. Well, like I said, I really hope that I don't know how Julie's presentation couldn't have helped. I mean, that was amazing. Thank you very much. And then I hope that what I just rattled through kind of made sense and is helpful to you moving forward and growing your business. Julie, do you have any parting words?
I have been, just a little tip for anybody who spends a lot of time driving in their car and has a good phone service plan. I've been listening to training videos while I drive. It helps me stay focused on, you know, what I'm about, which is my Plexus business. And I found one today. I just typed in Flip Flop CEO because I haven't bought a lot of the books, but I listened to an interview by some network marketing ladies who interviewed the Flip Flop CEO mom and daughter combo. So just keep that in mind. Like, I'm happy to share my videos with you. I try and send them to my people who are interested in the business side of it. So if you are growing a team and you want to keep on, you know, keep the keep the excitement going and stay focused in your business, find a time, you know, whether it's while you're cooking or driving or whatever, listen to training videos. And it doesn't have to be Plexus. It can be network marketing. When you find a good one, share it on our page, share it with your team. And then, you know, take what they are preaching and let it inspire your posts. Let it inspire you to talk to strangers, because everybody needs what we got.
That's so true.
This kid's trying to go to bed, so.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And have a great night, everyone. And let's have an awesome week. Let's have an awesome week. Have an awesome week, Team Forever Pink.
Bye, guys. Good night.